what's up guys? Let's talk about Saul Levante. So this is a Netflix anime short film, and it's the first ever one that is hand-drawn to be done in a 4K HDR format. And when I say short film, oh boy do I mean short. It is only 4 minutes long, and if we're not counting the credits, it's probably maybe only about 3 minutes and 15 seconds. So yeah, my video will probably end up being longer than the actual content of the film. But nonetheless, this film was directed by Akira Saito and was a co-production between Netflix and Production I.G, who are of course a household name within the anime industry. Now the key thing to take away here is this took 2 years to make. So would you say that the end result was worth it? Well, let's talk about that. Now I think at its core the biggest thing to take away about this film is just the importance of the way it's going to shape the anime industry going forward. At least that seems to be the goal that Netflix and Production I.G are hoping for. And without question, the animation is top notch. There is endless detail on display. I've watched it 2.5 times now, and every time I go back there's always something new to look at. Particularly because of how short it is, there is so much on display here. It goes by very quickly. They pack in it pretty much as possible. Now the other thing this film really has going for it is the music. It's very engaging and it utilizes Dolby Atmos, and you can really notice a couple key parts where it reached up in those high channels. So again, the technology on display here is what really elevates this film from a technical level. But there are some things about it that are not so great. Now I do enjoy visual storytelling, but in this film there is no dialogue and there is not really a story or plot on display here. At its core, this short is really an experiment. It's showing off all of these great colors and the resolution, the sounds. It's giving you a full-blown demo, essentially, of what 4K HDR and Dolby Atmos can do for the anime industry. Now, Netflix does attempt to give a plot synopsis like they do in every single title they have on their platform. And here it reads, "A young warrior and her familiar search for the sacred place said to fulfill wishes. It's best not to anger the ancient guardians and spirits." So the film opens with the woman in this sacred place who is holding some kind of item, which I imagine is what was going to fulfill these wishes. And of course, from that very moment, these angry guardians and spirits come alive. From that point forward, it's really just a bunch of action and another thing or two that I won't get into in case you haven't seen it yet. Gotta try to keep it a little spoiler free. Now I will say, for those of you who don't have a 4K TV or Netflix's premium 4K Ultra HD plan, you really won't be able to fully experience this as they're intending for it to be. You certainly may still enjoy it, but I think there's going to be a part of it that just doesn't grab you, and that's okay. I think this really was made for people that are really invested in 4K technology as well as, you know, the latest sound. And one thing that I thought was really cool was that you should definitely check out are the behind the scenes featurettes that they did. There's two. There's one that discusses the challenges all the animators had to try to convert to a 4K format and how things had to be adjusted during the 2 years they spent working on it. And the other one focuses on the sound design as well as the composition that went into this film, which I thought both of these were very cool, very fascinating, and they're actually longer than the film itself. Now, if you're really interested in discovering more 4K HDR anime out there, Netflix has gone back and remastered their Knights of Sidonia series as well as the film Flavors of Youth. And if you own a 4K Blu-ray player, there's also the Space Adventure Cobra the movie, which is the first North American hand-drawn anime to be remastered in 4K HDR, which looks gorgeous. Definitely check it out if you can. Alright, so back to the film. Overall, it wasn't quite what I was hoping for. I was thinking this was going to be a feature-length film, but at the same time, I'm very happy with what I saw, and I'm hoping this will pave the way for much more 4K anime in the future. Saul Levante's title is Italian for a rising sun. In the case for anime, it indicates that the future holds many bright and spectacular possibilities. And that's why this film is a diligent pick. So guys, what did you think of Saul Levante? What are your thoughts on 4K as a whole? Are you really into it? Do you think it really matters all that much? I know some people that it's really not that big of a deal and they haven't quite converted or anything like that. For me, I'm a big fan of the technology and I really hope we get to see more 4K anime because it is severely lacking right now. So with that, I'm really hoping many of you do check out this short. Like I said, it's only 4 minutes, so yeah. As always guys, my name is Dylan, and if you love entertainment, subscribe to my channel while this video ends and send me a thumbs up before you go. Thanks for watching and stay diligent.